Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Today we're going to take a mainline Plymouth Duster and we're going to do a real nice paint job. We're going to do a wheel swap on it and just turn it into the really cool custom that it deserves. This car reminds me of the old Spoilers series from early 1970. And this car here, even though it was a little bit early, something like this should have been a red line. It's the stance is beautiful. It's a great looking car, and I can't wait to dig my hands into it. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get started. I've already drilled the car apart. Well, at least I thought I did. There we go. What really sucks about this whole thing is it's still got the plastic base. Now, here I'm taking out the engine that I've already drilled out. But overall, this is a really nice car, and it's just a shame that Mattel wasted a great casting with putting plastic wheels and a plastic base on. The body looks really nice. It's got a really good stance to it. Again, that damn plastic base. I hate when they do this to beautiful cars. It's like, hey, this looks great, and then they put that cheap crap on there. Interior, basic interior. Windshield's in great shape. Engine looks like it came out of one of the Spoiler series, but that looks excellent. Fantastic. Alright, let's get it in the paint stripper. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that little bell to be alerted to future videos that come out. Here we're going to do a color change, so let's go ahead and do the inside and the outside of the car with Citrus Strip. Now, like I said in the past, this stuff works approximately 20 to 30 minutes to do a really good job, but I usually let mine sit overnight, or at least all day long. That way there I know it's going to be taken care of. Yeah, it's just about all covered there. Might want to put a little bit more in the container. A little later. We got it out of the Citrus Strip, we scrubbed it down, and we also sprayed it down with degreaser, and we scrubbed that down. Make sure you scrub it with degreaser now, because if you don't, your paint might not adhere to the surface that you're spraying. Here we're using this competition green from the Redline shop. Now, since we're doing a complete color change and we're using opaque paints, we don't have to really go in there and sand out any toning or use any Scotch-Brite pads. Unless you want to smooth it out or something, there's no need to do all that. Once you do your degreasing and you're going to cover it with opaque paint, just go to town with it. Some people like to put primer down. Sometimes it's just not necessary. We put a couple of tack coats down. Now we're going to come in and we're going to saturate it with some really nice thick color here, and it's going to look really beautiful with a glossy shine. That's looking nice. I really like that color, and it goes good with the Mopars because they actually came out with these colors. Yeah, the more coats we put on here, this is starting to look really sweet. These opaque paints are really nice. I wish there was some more options as far as colors and like that, but this is fantastic. That's starting to look really sweet. Look at that shine on there. And that's the way, when it dries and it hardens, that's the way it's going to look, folks. Man, that's pretty. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Here we've got the body. We detailed it out. We did in the tail lights and the side markers. Put the engine back in. Look at that. That is so sweet. We did a wheel swap here. Look at those meats. They look nice. That's going to sit really pretty. Windshield was already in good shape. Just polish it up a little bit. It'll be good to go. Interior already looks good. We could detail that if we wanted to, but I'm thirsty. Several adult beverages later. And this is what we started with. Real beautiful Plymouth Duster. Spoilers looking car. Looks sweet. Yeah, that looks really nice. I wish they really would have came out with something like this for the red lines, because these cars look good. Now, you could go in and make these a red line car by just finding a car that you can do a wheel swap with. And again, these cars are readily available off the mainline pegs in the stores. So if you happen to see these, go ahead and grab them. These muscle cars, they make beautiful customs. They're fantastic. And you can do this too. Just go to Walmart or go to Target or whatever. Pick yourself up a couple of mainlines, some muscle cars. They've got so many that are out there right now. Go ahead and grab them, drill them open, practice on them, and then later on, if you want to do the customizing of the red line cars, the original ones, you've got that much more experience, okay? Give it a shot. You'll really enjoy this. And here's how it turned out. A very simple, beautiful muscle car here. And this is fantastic. Now, you could go to town and detail this even more. You could do the door handles. You could do spark plug wires. You could paint the interior. You could put a stripe down the middle of it. This stuff is fantastic, folks. This is great. This is great stuff to practice with. I like this car a lot. I'm thinking I might keep this myself instead of giving it away. But this is fantastic. Those big old Goodyear sneakers in the back and the drag tires in the front. This turned out really good. I'm very pleased and very happy with this. Excellent. Now, folks, I've got a Patreon page. This is where you folks become members of the Diecast Graveyard team and you subscribe to the page. Any videos I make, you'll get to see 1 to 2 days in advance, if not further. That way there, when you subscribe to the page, any money that the page makes gets to me so I can go ahead and purchase my supplies to keep this YouTube channel going. So please, if you get a chance, go to the comment section, sign up for the Diecast Graveyard Patreon team, and you'll definitely be helping me out, keeping my supplies going so I can keep knocking out these videos for you folks. Especially as fast as I've been knocking these things out during the coronavirus pandemic. I love doing them, but man, I'm getting tired. All right, but please help me out here and subscribe to the page, subscribe to the Patreon channel, and we'll be fantastic. I want to thank all my Patreon subscribers, all my hearse driver subscribers, my Gravedigger subscribers, and I was spelling Bob Denise's name wrong. It's spelled right now, so we're good to go there. Mortician level and Grim Reaper level. You guys are fantastic, and I couldn't do this without you. Please thank you for joining me here today. Thanks for subscribing to my page and watching my videos. I love you guys, man. Just keep subscribing and keep watching my videos, and we'll have a lot of fun. If you want to see anything, leave it in the comments. Cheers.